We have this beautiful message today from the Egyptian Gods Oracle. Passion and wisdom. I think the message here is just screaming about knowing how to use your passion. It's easy to get caught up in our emotions and feel compelled to respond and react to situations, especially when energy is very heightened, as it has been. We're feeling like called to do something, but when these other issues cross our path, it's this energy that has built up that has not been released that gets pushed into the situation. So you have this built up frustration, you have this built up desire to do something, you have this built up energy of some specific issue or desire. Another issue crosses your path and becomes the target. Using our wisdom is how we discern between what kind of energy should be put into what kind of situations. So I'm hearing that don't let little things turn into big explosions. Don't let one misplaced, object or misplaced word, misplaced encounter become something that you find you regret your response to. Using the understanding that this energy, this buildup energy, deserves its own healthy outlet. I have to find a way to manage the way that I'm feeling about these other things so that it doesn't come out like the dam just broke on every single little tiny inconvenience that occurs in my life. Other people are out here struggling as well. So they might say the wrong thing at the wrong time and you explode on them and they're like, "Whoa, that was uncalled for." And you're going to feel that way about it later as well. What we can do instead is plan ahead. Do you feel all that energy and passion building? Do you feel all of this need to release? Find a healthy outlet. And if you can't find a healthy outlet right now because of time constraints or other situations, you can't find exercise, time in nature, creative outlet, then when you are responding to something that's occurring to you in the moment, make sure that you're giving it an appropriate level of response and not just unleashing on some poor unsuspecting soul. That's how we use our wisdom and experience to manage our passion. A really powerful message that ties into the concept of divine timing. We're being asked to have patience and we're being asked to step back. The patience part is about us feeling as though something isn't happening in the timing that we expected. There are situations that are aligning. I'm hearing that there is some unexpected detours, some issues have popped up. There's some tests for you're waiting on a response or engagement from someone, and they had something pop up in their life. It's like one last test for them to make sure that they're approaching with the right mindset. They've got to handle some situation. Um, so you're being asked to be patient and not push, not reach out to them, especially if you're in no contact at this time. Give it time to play out. Now you're also being asked to step back. Now, when we step back from it, we're giving the situation space to become what it is. We're not forcing the issue, but it also gives us a different perspective. It also allows us to look at perhaps what the situation has always needed is some space. Perhaps it's always needed a lighter touch. Perhaps it's always needed less ultimatums. I'm hearing ultimatums. Like there was like, it has to be this way. It has to be this way. It has to be this way. It has to be on my timing. Too much controlling, too much demands. When really the key to peace, the key to feeling bliss is to accept and be present and recognize that we don't have control over most things that happen. You have control over very little. You have control over how you respond, which is really important and really, really valuable to know how to do. But there's a lot of things in life we can't control any other person. We can't control things that happen on a global scale. We have so little say in so many of these things, but we have this desire to have control over something. And so we exert our force over every little aspect that we can, which actually draws the joy and draws the experience away from us. We're not experiencing what it is, we're not appreciating what it is because we're trying to control it. So having patience, allowing things to be what they are, but also stepping back and choosing to view them for what they truly are, choosing to really appreciate things for what they are, choosing to have some gratitude when things are kind of going slow and taking it easy. Because you know what? Maybe that means it's going to be even better than I imagined. Maybe when I let that just sit for just a few seconds, it's going to be even juicier. I'm hearing be peace. I'm also hearing be their peace. Be the peace that they can count on. Be the comforting, warm, welcoming, safe haven from the storm. That's what they see you as. They see you as the place that they can go where everything will be okay. They feel your embrace even when you're in no contact, even from afar. They trust you. And they can't even understand or explain why they trust you. They just felt so secure with you. They had never felt that way before, and it terrified them. So they ran off. They ran away, trying to manage the world using the tools and the resources that they used in the past, realizing that nothing quite felt the same anymore. Everything was very different now. And you were left feeling as though there was a sense of abandonment there, feeling abandoned, feeling as though, oh, why did I make myself vulnerable again? Our abundant universe provides the type of lessons that we all need in order to reach our highest version of self, to have the most enriching experiences, the most valuable rewards that we can ask for in this life. It's not these monetary things. These things are not important in the grand scheme of things. They're important to our survival because we live in a society that requires it. They're not going to provide the type of fulfillment that we truly need, that our soul craves. That's what we're missing. And when we trust and allow the universe to provide these experiences to us, we're also trusting it to bring that person back, to heal that relationship, to make that situation whole again. And if that can't be, there is another person, because we're all just fractal beings of a whole. There is some other person that can fulfill that role. We have to believe in it. We have to allow it. We have to release the situation by being in our peace, by being comfortable with who we are, by being okay with the situation, no matter how it plays out. We release and then we receive the energy that aligns with that. The next individual that can feel that comfort and safety with you is going to make their way to you at the perfect timing. We just have to maintain that energy that drew them into us in the first place. Thank you so much for being a part of my healing journey. I am so grateful to be a part of yours. Many blessings to you.